Alright, so this is my first PowerPoint presentation. Woo! And I thought it worth documenting, so this is a comic about me here, reading this comic about me. Tonight I will be reading from my series called Paperdummy, which is a journal comic. There's some of them on the table. As I read these, I'll let you in on some of the behind-the-scenes information that you don't get if you just read them online or buy them tomorrow at Zine Fest.
Is this the commentary track?
This is the director's cut. Would that be easier? All right.
Or take the microphone out.
How's that? All right. I like drawing myself in comics. I always draw myself like this. I really look like this. Hey, wouldn't you? I like to draw myself older and fatter than I am in real life. That way when people meet me, they're thinking, hey, not so bad. Things I should do every day: exercise, eat 5 servings of vegetables, draw a comic, clean the cat box. My daughter Luna also draws comics. Some days she gets to and I don't. If I can't think of anything to say, I can always draw a comic about not having a chance to draw a comic. Like this one. Gotta do my daily comic. Didn't I say get dressed? Sorry, Daddy. You want to go to lunch? Can't. That'll be $48.50. Gotta draw. Broccoli or spinach? Spinach. Dudley Dursley was no longer a baby, and now... Damn it. Does anyone know what book that is I'm reading?
No.
No? No? That's the first Harry Potter book. For shame, you all should know that.
We're busy reading comics.
Here I am getting ready to go to work and drive Luna to school. 6:37, microwaving yesterday's coffee. 7:02, taking a shower. This panel represents several different bathroom activities, actually, including reading the newspaper. 7:24, catching a bagel right out of the toaster. Actually, I no longer have time to eat bagels. I usually just eat breakfast in the car unless there's too much traffic, in which case I draw comics in the car. If I'm off by a minute, my day is shot. 7:46, we're in the car blazing down the highway. This was obviously a day with no traffic jam. I think traffic is getting worse. How bad is it? I'm drawing this comic in it. I really did pencil this comic in the car. You can see in the last panel, the comic I'm drawing is the comic I'm drawing the comic I'm drawing the comic in. In that panel, I haven't drawn that panel yet to avoid exactly this kind of problem. I spend a lot of time in the car. That's one place Luna and I get to talk about stuff sometimes. Hey, Dad, are fairies real? Fairies are creatures that live in the woods all over the world. You know how you find fairies? How? You have to look for fairy poops. Luna always has interesting ideas. One time we're driving to school and the radio says it's Keith Richards' birthday. Luna goes, wow. I say, what? She says, Keith Richards is still alive? She always... Ladies and gentlemen, Luna. Luna asked if she could play with my violin. Dad, is a porta potty earthquake safe? She'd play for a few seconds, then say something. Has a rocket ever left the solar system? Play a little, talk a little. It was so funny. You know what? The bow is made out of horsehair. A horse's hair isn't that long. It was like a Henny Youngman routine. What's that? It's from my neighbor. She gives food to the poor, and to me. Why does she think I'm poor? It's the car.
You should see his car.
Well.
Here, I'll teach you a card game. Okay, it's called Speed. Okay, it's easy. You just put your cards down like this. So, like, what just happened? One time we were out at this restaurant. 2 of the guys at the next table had normal hair. The other 2 had totally fucked up hair. The food was just okay, but the hair was hilarious. I'm going to put some gel in, okay? Okay. The thing about getting a haircut, the guy styles it all up for you. But that means you don't know if he screwed up your hair until after you have a shower the next morning. Shit. I keep my hair short and kind of a buzz cut. One time I let it go for too long and it looked like crap. So I went to get a haircut, and I told the barber, make it the same style, but short. So he cut it to look like crap, but short. I figured, I can do better than this, so now I cut my own hair. Yes, I do cut my own hair. The front and sides are easy. The back is a journey into dangerous territory. How's the back? Dark, yeah. Not for long. Here's my cycle of beard maintenance. Growing it out, shaping it up, making a mistake, shaving it off. I think you can see which stage I'm in right now. Oh. And there. In fact, it is. All right. And if that weren't enthralling enough. Pillow configurations. Here we have the Solo, for those of you with only one pillow. Duo, for the middle class. This one provides both head and body support, as you can see. Guling is for when your lover is away, and my favorite, the flying V. The thing about the flying V is that you can switch sides without moving the pillows around. By the way, guling is an Indonesian word, and it refers to both a long cylindrical pillow and a roasted pig, so don't get confused. An online review. The less focused Conrad is on a particular topic, the better his strips tend to be. A windy day, sound of a bell. This particular reviewer said that when I do gags in Paper Dummy, they kind of fall flat. So I would like to test a few of them out on you tonight. Erectile dysfunction. Then, I don't know why this is funny to me. Arr.
I saw that.
By the way, I do know that it's R, not ARG. Keep that in mind in the middle of September when Talk Like a Pirate Day comes around. Hip replacement, before, after. I also wanted to show you these strips that are kind of like Paper Dummy, but in a different, hopefully more marketable format. When you're a teenager, they spend a lot of time telling you about how your body is about to change in ways you might not understand. You know, hair in new places, things getting bigger, new smells and feelings. Suddenly, they stop telling you anything. Why is that? Why don't they tell you about the changes that come later? My tooth is cracked. I can't use it at all. It's not doing its job anymore. I have to get it taken out of my mouth. You're fired. Can I get a black number 10? Yes, doctor. Is your lip getting fat there? Are you numb? Yes. Okay, let's get started. Where are you, my friend? The last thing I want to show you is a few samples from a group of Paper Dummy comics I call Terrible Short Poems. Old people. When I was young, I didn't want their monkey hands touching my food. As I grew old, what did I learn? Every year the ants return. Of an autumn eve, the whispering leaves brought me the memory of your perfume. Peach blossoms? Lilac? I have no fucking idea. The supermarket man walks home smelling of fish to his wife who smells of shoes. And here's one last comic about my day. I awoke with a start. The clock said 1, 2, 3, 4, so I adjusted my flying V and went back to sleep. Thanks, everybody.